Now, let's talk about this Lil Tecca Guy for a second, and you may ask why. Well, for the simple fact that this is someone who's really been taking off for these past few months. At the moment, he's kind of a big deal. A lot of people are talking about him, and since I've been getting so many messages about covering him, I thought, why not? So, yeah, let's talk about it.
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan.
That song right there is called Ransom, and that's the song that's been leading to him blowing up as a rapper. He does have a couple of other tracks that were somewhat hot before Ransom, but this was a song that kind of kicked off everything. The track that I found Lil Tecca through though is Did It Again.
I get a pack, hit him and do it again. Fucking a friend.
Can't even lie, this is probably my favorite song at the moment. Lil Tecca is blowing up for a reason. I mean, first of all, his sound is very polished for a new rapper. He almost reminds me a little bit of Lil Mosey with that aspect of his music. I think he's very much just fitting in with the current popping sound, and just like a lot of other rappers, he is a product of just that. He's not really unique in the sense that he's bringing something completely different to the table we haven't heard before, but I do think he has a dope and kind of cool twist to the exact kind of sound that's taking off fast in hip-hop right now. One thing we know about him is he's influenced by the one and only Speaker Knockers, and that makes sense. I've noticed that a lot of his melodies are reminiscent of Knock, and I think as far as the melodies goes, that's probably a Lil Tecca's strongest side. He is more of a melody dominant rapper that seems to work for his style. One thing I think is interesting about Lil Tecca is the fact that he's still in high school. Now, if you didn't already know, he's only 16 years old, so of course that does make sense, but we all know what a lot of young rappers do when their rap careers start taking off. Of course, they drop out, but not Lil Tecca. Apparently he makes music on the weekends because of school, and I think this is a very positive thing. Think about it, because of his rap career, he has every reason to not be in high school, but of course he's still staying and juggling both music and his education. Honestly, I think that sends out a very positive message to the kids out there, so shout out to Lil Tecca for that. But overall, regarding his music, what do I personally think about it? First of all, it's very obvious that he's on the up and up. A year from now, he's most likely gonna be 5 times as big as he is right now. Him capitalizing off of his current sound and taking it from there is probably the best thing he can do right now, and really at the end of the day, he is taking off for a reason. I mean, people are obviously liking what he has to offer. I'll probably have more to say about Lil Tecca when he drops a full-length project in the future, but for now, that's pretty much all I have to say. But what do you think about Lil Tecca? Is this a rapper you personally mess with? Do you think he has a dope sound? Do you think there's some kind of bright future ahead of him in rap? Definitely let me know in the comment section below, and let's have a discussion about this.